I am Anil Kumar, and in this video we will understand how to graph linear equations. I'll take few examples and teach you different techniques of graphing linear equations. First, we should understand that a line can be drawn if we know 2 points. So, whenever a linear equation is given to us, we need to somehow find any 2 points which can satisfy that equation. If we can plot those 2 points on the grid, joining them by a straight line will represent our linear equation, right? So if you join 2 points, right, with a straight line, so if you join with straight line, straight line means how many points? Set of infinite points. Will give you graph of linear equation. So that is going to give you graph of linear equation. So that is the basic. So whenever a linear equation is given to us, we are trying to find 2 points, plot them on our coordinate plane, join them with a solid line. These are the steps to be followed. So we'll take simple examples to understand the techniques. So let's say example of a line which is y equals to 2x plus 3. Now y equals to 2x plus 3 is a line, or represents a line. It's a linear equation. To graph this, we can have set of points. So we can make table of values. In fact, this is the first and the most common technique to graph any equation for that matter, right? So let's make a table of values. So table of values will have 2 set of points, the independent variables x and the dependent variable y, which in our case is 2x plus 3. Since we want to draw a line which will represent this linear equation, let us only take 2 points for the time being. One of the best points to select is when x is 0. Let's take x equals to 0. In that case, if I substitute 0, I get 2 times 0 plus 3, which gives me the value 3. Now when I say that for x, y value is 3, it really means that we are representing a coordinate point xy, where x value is 0 and y value is 3. So that is the coordinate point. Okay? Now we can take another point by placing x as 1. So if I write x as 1 in this equation, then what do I get? I get 2 times 1 plus 3, which is 5. So that results into a coordinate point, 1 for x and 5 for y. So we got 2 points. Now what we need to do is basically on a coordinate plane, locate these 2 points. So let me do it here. Let's say that's our coordinate plane. On this plane, we locate point 0, 3 and 1, 5. So on the x-axis, let us say the points, this is 0 for us, and then we have 1, 2, 3 and so on, right? Minus 1, minus 2. On the y-axis, we need 3 and 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on, correct? Now 0, 3 means x value is 0, y value is 3. 0, 1, 2, 3 is the y value. So we get first point. Second point is 1, 5. X value is 1, y value is 5. So it's 3, 4, 5. So somewhere there, correct? Once you locate these 2 points, join them with a solid line like this. This line represents our equation, and we have drawn this line with the help of table of values, and that is the first method which we are discussing, right? As a practice, you can take few examples and you can say, well, what is a line for minus 2x plus 1, right? So you can make a table of values and sketch or graph a line y equals to minus 2x plus 3. So basically, you'll take a couple of points for x values, whatever, 0 is always a good value, and then take some other point. So another x value, calculate y, plot it on the graph. So that is how you can draw or graph a linear equation from a table of value. The second method which we are going to discuss is called slope and intercept form. Slope and y-intercept. Now, equation of a line like was given to us is actually in slope and intercept form. Let me take up another equation. This time let the equation be y equals to 2 over 3x minus 1, let us say. Now in this case, the equation is given in slope and y-intercept form. Slope is 2 over 3 and the y-intercept is minus 1. Now from these two values, using slope and the y-intercept, we can sketch our line. Let me show you how. Let's say this is our coordinate plane, right? Now, the y-intercept is minus 1. It really means the line intersects y-axis at minus 1, right? Let's make a scale. Let's say this is 1, 2. These are negative numbers, and these are positive y values, right? These are my x values. So you have to have a proper scale. Let's say these are our x and y points on the coordinate plane. Y equals to 2 over 3x minus 1. Y-intercept is minus 1, right? So that is this point, minus 1. So that is my y-intercept. So I know y-intercept b is minus 1. Slope is 2 over 3. When I say slope is 2 over 3, that means rise over run is 2 over 3. From this point, we'll go rise of 2, run of 3. That means 1, 2. That is 2 rise. And 3 run will be 1, 2, and 3. So we reach a point. Joining these 2 points, we can actually get our line, which will represent the given equation. So we can get our equation represented on a graph with the help of these 2 values, which you can straight away read from slope and intercept form. Correct? Now the third method, which we will discuss in greater details later, is using x-intercept and y-intercept. This method is best used when equation of line is given in standard form. Let's say like this, 2x minus 3x plus 6 equals to 0. Now if our equation is given in standard form, we can find x and y intercepts. X-intercept is a point where line crosses x-axis. There y value is 0. So, well, 3y. Okay. So to find x-intercept, we can say y equals to 0. So let us calculate x and y intercepts. X-intercept and y-intercept. So from this particular line, let's rearrange this. I'll write this line as minus 3y equals to minus 6, taking 6 on the right side. Now, for x-intercept, y is 0. So if y is 0, then minus 3y will be 0. So we are left with, so for y equals to 0, x value will be equal to what? If you hide this, y is 0, you are left with 2x equals to minus 6. When you divide minus 6 by 2, you get minus 3. So minus 3 is your x-intercept. For y-intercept, place x equals to 0 In this equation, if I write x equals to 0, I get minus 3y equals to minus 6. Dividing minus 6 by minus 3 gives me y equals to 2. So these are my x and y intercepts. Now, knowing 2 points, as you know, we can always sketch our line. So here is the third one, using x and y intercepts. So again, let's say on the x-axis, these are my points, right? Now, x-intercept is minus 3, that means 1, 2, 3. So that is minus 3 for me. Y-intercept is 2, that means 1, 2. So this is y-intercept. Joining these 2 points with a solid straight line gives me representation of the given equation in standard form. Do you see that? So that is how we can graph a linear equation. So what we learned in this video is 3 techniques to graph a linear equation. First one is table of values, which is a method which can be helpful for graphing any equation for that matter. Select few x points, find the corresponding y values. They result into coordinate points in the form of x and y. Plot them on the graph, join them with a straight line. These are the steps. Then, if the equation is given in slope and intercept form, you can read slope, which is the coefficient of x, and y-intercept, which is the constant, along with this sign. So, locate y-intercept, and then do slope, which is rise over run, getting the other point. Join the 2 points with the help of a line. Third is finding x-intercept and y-intercept. X-intercept is a point where line crosses the x-axis, that is y equals to 0. So in the equation of the line, place y equals to 0, solve for x, getting x-intercept. For y-intercept, substitute x equals to 0 and solve for y. Once you get the 2 intercepts, join them with a line. This line will represent the linear equation. So we know now 3 techniques. In these set of videos, one by one we'll explain in details how to use each one of these techniques and when to use them. I hope that will be very interesting. Enjoy your journey with Anil Kumar. Thank you and all the best.